Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Naughty Threads, and in case you're watching this channel for the first time, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get all the future updates. So watch this video till the end because the design is very interesting and this is something I've tried out for the first time and I must tell you guys I already like it. So I have worked this design using single color along with this kind of lace that I picked up some time ago. So it's a very interesting pattern and I've used very basic stitches. So watch the video till the end, and in case you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. Now let's get started. So I have 6 strands of silk thread ready here and I have knotted it. In case you are not aware of how to make these 6 strands of silk thread, I have recently shared a video. In case you have missed, I'm going to link it in the I button so you can check the video where I have shared a lot of tips. So the right side of the pallu or the sari is on top and I'm using my regular crochet hook number 10. So first step, I'm going to work my base. So I'll fix the knot here in the corner. If you want, you can use a contrast color, but since the body of the sari is green, I want the maroon to be highlighted since I'm working in only one color. So that's the reason I'm using the pallu matching color. So the baseline goes like this. So I'll be working 2 chains and 1 single crochet. It's a very simple baseline. So 2 chains and 1 single crochet. That's how you will continue till the end of the pallu. So I'm working my baseline here, which is 2 chains and single crochet. Since it is in the self color, it's not that visible. So this step you will have to do until you get to the other end of the pallu. So 2 chains, and you'll have to be very careful when you're doing a single crochet, because in case if the point where you pierce is wrong, then you will end up having wrinkles in the sari. So take your time, especially when you're working the chain base. Don't rush. I finished working the baseline and I have trimmed the thread, and the pallu is still in the same way, as in the right side is still facing on top, because the next step I will be doing it the same way. I'll be starting from this direction and working on the base like this. So in this step I will be using these. I am not really sure the exact name of this lace, but it is available like this. So you can just buy it in meters. So this is how it is available, and it's available in different colors, I believe. So I randomly picked it up from somewhere, I don't really remember where, and I thought of just trying it along with this design. So here I have cut 3 by 3 square pieces. So 3 by 3 makes a square, so that's the reason I have just cut 3 by 3. So 3 and 3. So that's how we'll cut, and the back side is plain and dull. This is the right side, which is nice and gold. So for now I have just cut few pieces, and I'm going to start off in the second line where I'll be adding these beads, not beads, sorry, the lace. So here in this first block of 2 chains is where I will pull the thread. Now in case if you want, you can work the baseline in a different color and then change the color when you're working this step. So this is how I'm going to knot it here. So just make 2-3 knots so that it is tight and secure. And then I'm inserting my hook in the first single crochet here and getting a loop out. So once I have the loop, I'm going to work 1 chain and 1 more chain. So here I have 2 chains. Now in the same block of 2 chains, I'm going to work 1 double crochet and then work 3 chains to make a picot stitch. So after I work 3 chains, I'm going to work the picot stitch here, just below this double crochet that I have worked. So I am just working one single crochet. So when I work that one single crochet, this forms a picot here, and then I'm going to chain 2 and work a single crochet inside this single crochet. So we'll repeat this one more time. 2 chains, 1 double crochet in the next block, three chains, 1 picot below the double crochet here, and then 2 chains. I'm going to fix this here in the single crochet. So now I'll work 2 chains and 1 double crochet, but instead of doing a picot, I'm going to add this. So I will add it here, like just work one single crochet. Now here I've just worked a double crochet, I've not worked any picot stitch. So I'll work one single crochet, so that is what attaches this piece to our work, and then 3 chains and 1 more single crochet in the same place. That forms a picot. And then I'm going to work 2 chains and 1 single crochet, 3 chains, this is for the picot, and single crochet in the same place. So the 3 chains and single crochet is what forms the picot stitch. So here 3 chains and 1 single crochet, three chains and 1 more single crochet in the same place. So ideally we are doing picot in one gap and just chains, again picot, again chain. That's how we are alternating it. So here you will just do 2 chains, and a picot. Three chains and single crochet. So that's how we will finish till here, and then work a picot and fix it in this double crochet. Here I am working 3 chains and single crochet in the same place, after which I will work 2 chains and a single, three chains and single in the same place, three chains again, 3 chains, single in the same place. So here it will be 2 chains and single. This is the last picot here. So right now this is how it should look. So we have started with a picot here and we are ending with a picot. So here I am working 2 chains. So this is 1 and 2 and single crochet here, right where we did the picot in the last, in these stitches. So this is how it will look after we have worked a single crochet. Now chain 2 again and I'm going to work a single crochet inside this single crochet. So from here we'll actually repeat these in 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So once done, this is how it looks. Here after adding the first piece, I have worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as in I've left a gap of 5 blocks, and in the 6th one I have added another one. So in case if you want this to be a little more closer, you can just reduce the number of blocks, so that way you can bring them closer. So I feel this distance is okay. I mean, it looks good with this distance. If it is too close, then it might look too clumsy. So this is how it turned out, and I really like the way this actually is looking. Not really sure if it is clearly visible in the video. Let me just put it on this one. Yeah. So these picots here actually are adding a very nice and cute look. So I kind of like this design. And the rough ends of this piece are also covered since we have worked all around the piece. So this is the final look. Do let me know what you think about this design in the comment section below. If you have any requests, do send it over in WhatsApp. The number is mentioned in the description below. So in case you have not checked out my blog naughtythreads.net, do check it out, and also subscribe to my vlog channel Kanika Reddy Vlogs. In case you like this video, do hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Until then, you guys take care and bye.